Welcome back to Advice from the Road. We're going to talk about life insurance. So, and I promise this is not going to be like, you know, the teacher on Ferris Bueller, when he stands up there and he's doing the roll call and he's going, Bueller, Bueller. This is not what this is going to be. Let's talk real quick. How do you figure out, first of all, how do you figure out how much life insurance you need? People ask, that's really the most important part. It doesn't matter the type of policy you have. Believe it or not, it doesn't matter. It could be term, it could be whole life, it could be universal life, and we might have a separate video about what the differences are between those, but that also might put you to sleep. The only thing that matters with your life insurance is that you have the right amount and that it's in force when you need it, which is when you die. Of all the checks that I have had to deliver to grieving families, none of them have ever asked me, hey, was this a term policy or a whole life policy? Was it universal or variable? They don't care. All they ask is how much is it? And most every time it's never been enough. Because again, you can't put a price tag on someone's life. But you can do a proper analysis with a professional. There's some good calculators out there. Actually really good calculators out there on the internet. But the advantage of working with a professional is they're more objective. And believe it or not, again, they are not there simply to make a sale and earn a commission. The good ones are there because they have a fiduciary obligation to make sure that you get it right. So you total up how much you need, and how should you do that? Well, think of it this way. Let's look at, do you want to pay off your house? How old are your kids? How much of your income do you want to replace, and for how long? And do you want to have some form of a cushion there? I had a guy the other day, we met, talked about his life insurance, and I said, well, let's total this up, but pay off the house, take care of the kids, have some income replaced there. What number would that be, do you think? So we came up with a number, and I said, why don't we add a little cushion to that? Because when that event happens, that adjustment period is a lot different than you think. Why don't we add another 25 to 30% to this amount? I can promise you there won't be a problem of, oh, geez, this is too much life insurance money, I'm going to hand some of it back. They're not going to say that. Your survivors are not going to say that. And you're not going to, quote, make them rich whenever you die. You're gone. How rich could they possibly be? You're not here anymore. So, with life insurance, the most important thing is getting the amount. And then the next thing is getting approved. There's so many things out there now that promise, oh, we can get you approved for $1 million in 3 seconds at $12 a month. No, they can't. I challenge them if they can. Getting approved for life insurance is not as easy as you think. Well, once you do get approved, today, you can get a policy approved in a matter of minutes or hours, maybe even weeks, for a large amount. Maybe you don't need to do a medical exam. But if you don't get approved, you don't have a policy. Just because you shop for a quote does not mean you have life insurance coverage. But you get approved. Once you get through that hoop, you can make changes however you want. It's like whenever you move into a house, you can make arrangements and adjustments however you want. You're already in the house. But until you get approved for the loan, you find the house and you close on it and get moved in, you don't have any options. So getting approved for life insurance is the second most, maybe even the most critical step, because you can still adjust the amounts. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't want this to take up too much more of your time, but if you have any questions on life insurance, things of that nature, like this video, share it, comment on it, give us some feedback, tell us we're completely wrong, but we would appreciate it if you introduce us to your friends and family and those you care about, and we will help them as best we can.